And welcome back to the Factor Uncensored. Wow, some tension between Harris County Judge Lina Hidalgo and Houston Mayor John Whitmire today. They appeared side by side in their first ever joint press conference to share an update on the city's storm recovery. When Whitmire wanted Commissioner Leslie Briones to speak, Hidalgo stepped in saying she wanted to repeat her remarks in Spanish first.
Happy for them to join, but at least if you want her to speak, let me do the duty to the Spanish constituents.
Well, I'm just glad I made I'm glad I made the approval list.
Oh, Mayor, this is a disaster. This is not the time.
Whitmire's office has been accused of freezing out Hidalgo, according to some, since he took office in January. Of course, I don't know where that came from, but, you know, we'll talk about it. Joining us to talk about this, Texas State Representative Jolanda Jones. You were standing in the background there. Yes. And I was wondering more so, what were you thinking when that went on? Because we're in a crisis in this city. At that point, 4 people were dead. Now it's at 7. And you have the leader of the county, the leader of the city, essentially being petty with each other. Or would you describe it that way?
So I used to be on city council. I was a council member, and I went through disasters. I was a city council member with Ike. Here's what people don't always know. Transtar, which is where we were, is a county facility, and HEC is a city facility. The county has about 4.8 million people. The city has 2.3 million, so the county is bigger. And so when the city does its emergency management, it has things at HEC, and it has press conferences there. And so really at the Transtar, Lina Hidalgo runs the show, and at HEC, Mayor Whitmire runs the show. And let me be clear, County Judge Hidalgo runs the show. So I think that Mayor Whitmire came from the Senate. He was in the legislature for over 50 years.
Where you worked with him there.
Where I worked with him there. I'm a representative. He started off as a representative. I think that, I'm choosing my words carefully, in the Senate, he was the longest standing member. He was like the king of the Senate, and he just was given great deference, but now he's new. And he was in the county's place. And when I've been to Transtar, 2 people talk. The county judge, when Ed Emmett was there, when Lina Hidalgo was there, they go first, and then the mayor goes as a courtesy.
That's protocol.
That's protocol. And then since County Judge Hidalgo is a Spanish speaker, and we have a large Spanish-speaking population here, she has then gone and said what she said in English and Spanish. So that was actually the protocol. And I really hadn't seen any elected officials other than those 2 speak at these. And the thing about being elected is everybody's got to have an ego, right? I mean, to put yourself out there, to ask people to vote for you. And I just think that the protocol just wasn't known. I think they were well-intentioned. And since Transtar, again, which is where we were, is a county facility, Judge Hidalgo is a top person. So I think that if anybody was going to invite a county person to speak at Transtar, a county facility, it should have been the judge. But the media has shown that they've been having some rocky roads. I think that what they're both going to have to figure out is they're going to have to work together. It's about to be hurricane season. We just had, I guess, tornado season, and they're going to have to work together because the money that comes from the federal government is going to go to both, and the city of Houston mostly is within the county of Harris, and they've got to figure out how it's allocated.
Did this look bad? Did the optics look bad?
Yes, the reason I know it, apart from being there and being like, oh, Lord, what a press conference to be a fly on the wall on. I got so many texts from people who know me, and they were like, what I would have given to be a fly on the wall in your brain or talk about the little air bubbles. I just was surprised, and when Judge Hidalgo said, this is a disaster, it's not the time, I was thinking, boy, literally and figuratively, you know, pun intended.
And so when they walked away, what was their body, did it look like they could be, they could work together in the future in the last 20 seconds we have here?
They're gonna have to figure it out, right? But people are dying, people died. Things need to be fixed. So they're going to have to figure it out, and I'm certain they both will. I mean, Mayor Whitmire's having growing pains because he's new, and so they just need to figure it out.
All right.